Welcome back, everybody. Managed to get it working. I've released a quick little video on how to fix the problem for crashing. There's going to be another one shortly once I've tested out another way that should be more permanent and a better fix for those of us with nice fast rigs. Alright, with that being said, we are on Canyons of Beaverrush. I think that's what it's called. It's another Janleon map, so we can expect a lot of 3D terrain. Look at all of that goodness. As well as a few other things you guys perhaps just might recognize. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's a face that's drooling and crying, I think. There's a few of those around. All right, I'm going to get up to the opening moves. As usual, I'll bring you guys back once I've set all that up. I do kind of know what the trick is, and I do have a plan. All right, see you soon. All right, a few cycles have passed, and we're now in a position where I could literally walk away from the game. We'll be fine, except for bad tide. So let's prepare for that because it's not too far away. We're now on cycle 3, day 12. We have another drought on the way, but my plan is coming into motion. So what we're going to do, seeing as our main water source, this one, comes from here, is we're going to move up here. Now, common sense might dictate to just, take this path because it's shorter. True, maybe. I don't want to build that many small storages at the moment, so I'm not going to do that. We're going to just build ladders and walk, walk all the way around. These are so cool. So we're going to do that, and this is how we're going to do it. We're going to use these ladders. So we're going to walk ourselves all the way over there. We have enough food and water to hold us off for now. Our population should sit steady at about 20, so we could really just leave this alone, and we can start focusing on other sort of more fun things to do. And voila! Like magic, we've moved all the way up here. It took a cycle and a half, but we're here. Maybe even longer than that. Took a minute, but we're up here just in time for bad tide to arrive. I have removed, I can't even find it now, pretty much everything from down here. We've taken what we could, what we can, and we've moved it up this way. Which is fantastic, because now we have a better centralized location, and our first bad tide is 0.5 days. Let's speed it up a little to get it there faster. And then we're going to have a little look around the map, I think, just a bit. Because we have our first diverter here. So pretty much nothing in terms of the town has changed. It's just now our food comes from here. Our trees come from here. Is it much food? Not really, but we're going to get bigger because we're going to move some stuff down here. So that will be fine too, because we need to expand our population a bit. And I need to replace this with one of the bigger ones. Just to make sure. Right, let's get this going because I want to show you something else that we have. We have the quality of life feature which pauses when this kicks in. So, well, I hope so. We'll find out. Let's see how good it is, shall we? And perfect. No bad waters come through at all, giving us time to do this. Unpause and let the water come up and flow off the edge. Oh, yes. Stop. Good. Perfect. Now we don't have any bad water. Now we have dams here to keep this water in here as much as possible because the pumps are here and the floodgates are there. Let's go like this and close the floodgates. Close the floodgates. Thank you. Stop. Please stop flying. No. Stop. Don't go. What? Okay, you know what? It's fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. It'll work itself out. Yep, good. Perfect. It's only a day. However, this is our first bad tide. So, let's go and do something here. Give me this bad boy. Now, I was having a quick squizzy around with this guy last night, and I think I saw something interesting. Right. Where are you? Am I in the wrong place for what else? Ah, I am. Do I need to go up or down? I think I might need to go down one level. Wait, did I just... Yes, I think I found it. Maybe. Let's have a look. Is it up here? Is it you? No. Maybe? Yeah, I think it's you, isn't it? Okay, let me get out of this view real quick, because just under here somewhere, where are you? There is... I know we can do it a different way. You know, let's do it a different way. There's rubble, right. Where are you? There. Right there. If I can get that block removed, then we can actually utilize all of this area up here because the bad water will then be coming... There it is. I can now see it clear as day. The bad water will be coming out of here, out of this block instead of coming out as... I don't know, tear ducts maybe? I'm really not sure. But coming out of there. So I'm going to expand this out a little bit more, get some more industry up and running, because now we can actually get some metal going. I was just waiting on the tech for that, wasn't I? Yeah, 300. So a little bit more tech, and I can get that. So I'll bring you guys back when a little bit more has developed. And that's our first bad tide over. And with that, we'll just shift all that water down there. It'll be fine. It's not that contaminated. And we'll start grabbing it all. Okay, I think we're going to need some more storage tanks, water storage tanks. I think we should go for the bigger ones, because it just kind of would make a bit more sense. But I think population, for now, might be a little bit more important. So I'm going to lay down a bunch of these. And then I'm going to get some more population running in here, so that we can utilize more labor? Yeah, that's the term I'm going with. Yep. Well, that's looking a lot better. A little bit more enclosed, but yeah, a little bit more, yeah, a little bit better. At least they've got some things to make him happy. Look at that. Look at them all chilling out. Oh, it's brilliant. Absolutely awesome. We've also got some tail stampers, and we've moved on to adult beaver production. That's right, we create beavers straight out of the pot as adults, because we have a refinery here, well, distillery, sorry, that distills bell peppers, charcoal, and fuel into phoenix essence, which is this lovely stuff over here. We've got fuel, got all the good stuff. We have a number cruncher. We also, I've also started stacking people in here, because, yep, that's the one. Awesome, because we need those guys to empty out these. Yes. Automated water pump, so that gets us more jobs back. I would really love to start getting into hypertubes, into the tube ways. Yes. It's quite expensive, but we're getting quite a bit of tech, so that's lovely. We're also doing the stuffed peppers, for now, over here, anyway. Most of this is going to change, because we have at least... If I center the camera, we've got all this lovely green space here on these 3 different levels. But if I come over here, because it's time to start having a look around the map, and I just scroll down, hello, look at all that lovely goodness down there. Right? We also have up here somewhere, yeah, there it is, another water source. So... yeah, interesting. We might need to put a diverter here if we ever want to have good water. That water, that goodness doesn't translate up here, of course, because it's too far away. However, it does give us 1, 2... Ooh. It gives us no room to put in a tubeway straight through unless we go all the way down. Oh my god. Okay, no, I have to. I've got to. Let's go to the bottom layer and work our way up. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. So you put all of that down there. That's kind of good. All right. Oh, inside every... Hang on, if you... Inside every one of these, there's something to... Oh, you've done it again. He did this on the last map, too. Every corner had something underground and hidden away inside. This one, it's every single one of these little mounts, except for maybe you. Yeah, except for the... Is that the starting plateau? Yeah, except for the starting one. Practically every single one of them has something inside. Oh, this is going to be fun. Alright, I'm going to get on with getting ourselves a bit more population so we can start moving on to getting bots. We want to get to about 100 beavers and then start switching over to bots. But for that, we're going to probably need a bit more wood. I want to get some tubeways. I want to start getting advancements here, so I'll see you soon. Normally, I would head for bots right now, start having them do my industry, and that way everything sort of works faster. But I am going to do something a little different this time. I think we're going to create a bot district straight off the bat, right off the rip, and we're going to put it back over here where we started the game. Except we're going to go from here to there using tubeway bridges. Yes, I think we'll just start using the tubeways now. We do have quite a bit of science, so we can start unlocking these bad boys. Alright, let me see. We need to line that up, because we kind of want to go in a straight line, don't we? Maybe, perhaps. Actually, you know what? I'll figure it out. I'll see you soon. There we go. There we go. We've got a straight line heading straight out there, pretty much. Don't worry, we'll change this up a little bit later. I've connected it straight into the building so they can go straight home if they want to. Or, you know, whatever. There's also a tiny tubeway station right there that they can use. Okay, so it's coming out here to the bot section. Oh, I couldn't get the words out there for a second. Wow. Oh, I'm also missing a path. Go figure. Okay. They just need the power to come in, so we need this building finished, which had to be paused so they can build the power lines. Awesome. Okay, good. So we're going to start building bots. No, we'll start shifting some of it probably underground, as we have a bit of play here, a bit of room we can play with. Although elevated doesn't look too bad. There's a big pipe in the way, but you know, whatever. However, I think we're going to move industry, yeah, down into here. Maybe at least part of it, perhaps. We've got a giant lake over here, which is nice. We've also got this big space here we can use too, as there is a mine directly above it. So, because I was thinking this space, because there's a mine right here, there's a lot of metal. Maybe we just make this a metal area and we make this the main industry zone. Not sure. Not sure. We'll try and figure it out as we go, because there's a lot to use in here. A lot of room. We want little beavertopias. We're going to put little districts for housing all over the place. But for now, let's get the bots up and running and see where we can get to next. Ooh, map's flooding. Look at that. We are going to start to need some of this. And I think the best place to put it might be over here. At least for now, because I want nothing but bots working here. So let's get the workplace, turn that off. We'll unlock these as we need them. What we do need, though, is a way to get the bad tide, bad water. Now, I'm thinking, yeah, sure, let's just grab it right here. At least for now, because there should be quite a decent amount of it. So I'll just build us a little platform real quick. There we go. We got ourselves a lovely little bad tide platform, or bad water platform. Yep. We're starting to get them in here, because check it out. Check it out. We have 20 bots. Yes. I still have no storage for their parts, but it shouldn't matter too much. These two guys should keep up with the production of these three buildings, because all of this, that's right, this is all bots now. All of it. Not a single one of it is doing something different. It is all bots. Right, beautiful. So, the next task here is to probably start going underground. Wow, they chopped down all them trees. Actually, I think the next task might be to get more wood. Yep. I think we're gonna need. Just maybe perhaps more of this. I do think we'll move as much of this underground as we can. Just oh yeah. Maybe we need to do this as well now. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Click. Nice. Which means all the buildings we put down now will be our bots will be prioritized for them. So if we're gonna start going underground. Where is the best spot for industry, did we say? Because I was also thinking this could be kind of cool. Right here on this little island over here with the bad water pouring through it. We could even have these open and remain open. Like, I actually like the look of this area here. So the overhang. I don't know. We need to find a spot. Let's just go down. It's still the most open. There's the most water here because I'm thinking this is where we'll get our water from. Is that a mine? Oh my goodness, it is. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, you know what? I think... Yeah, I don't know, because there's a bad water source here that we can keep open and re-tap, right? Because it just feeds up here. I think maybe we will start... We'll start it down here, I think. That way it's out in the open and we can actually see it. We can have this big giant face overlooking it. Yeah. Okay, I think I might move main industry down here. Okay. Our new industry is, well, it's getting there. We're just trying to get a mine situated out over in that corner right now. But we've got our input-output tanks that, yeah, we'll get to that in a second. But we've got every island is going to be kind of its own little thing. I'll zoom out in a second just so we can have a look. Some things are disconnected. We do not have enough workers or power, or etc., etc. Right, yes. Okay, so we've got our, what do you call it, timber? The stuff, planks. We've got this here. We got gears over here, and we got metal right here. So not too bad. We'll decorate it up a little bit. Make sure there's enough little fires, even though it's going to be bots, so it's not going to make too much of a difference. Currently, our power is here. It is also fed underground to everything, so you can't see it, which I like the look of that. So we might hide these in a cave somewhere and then feed the power back out. That's not, because I don't think this is permanent. I do like the idea of having it sort of blocked off to, you know, for a sort of safety, so they can't hurt themselves, even though they're going to be bots and can't get hurt anyway. Right, so over here we're building a mine. Oh wait, what? Okay, good. No, I was going to say, you guys haven't finished yet. I just put it in about 5 minutes ago. We're going to put in a mine right here. We'll probably put in a tubeway. I don't like the idea of putting the tubeways up against all the doors, so we're not going to do that this time, even though, you know, we've done it last time. It's very efficient, blah, 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 blah. It just kind of looks... So, I might put in either a couple of these, or we might start using the actual ones the game came with, as they will fit. They're just kind of big and bulky, and you can't quite decorate around them. So I'd much rather probably put something like this here, than put a handrail around it or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Until then, though, I need to get the population up a little bit. I don't like this tube being here, but we will get rid of that and probably that one and replace them. Our bot industry is coming along sort of, well, I mean, it's self-sufficient mostly. We do have some of these control towers just to help them along a little bit, as we do have another number cruncher, as this industry is obviously gone and we're replaced with, well, hopefully this. All right, I'm going to get this miner up and running, and yeah, so even when the bad side kicks in, we're still in a good spot. All right, I've opened these floodgates because why not? Yeah, there's no point not having them open. So they're now open. It was just rubble that I, had them removed. Let me see. We have 30 extra bots. What I don't want, though, is these 30 beavers working. So I'm going to go through our building list, our workplace list, and I'm going to have a look and see who's still working and make them not do so. We've gone to the Beavertopia stage rather fast. Okay, all right, that's that all done. Now, there are no beavers working. Beautiful. So we can just shut this right down. I don't even know if it makes any difference because none of them have a job anyway, but you know what? No, we're leaving it. We're leaving it because I have no idea what I'm doing. Right, first thing I want to do, though, is once the water kicks back in, I want to fix this problem. I don't want it to do this anymore. I want it to look a lot prettier than that. All right. Also, yeah, okay, so we need some more stuff. More specifically, you guys. Oh, we do have it? Nice. The question's where to put it. Now, this is going to be moved, so what's under you? I knew there was something that cost there is. Dude, this is cool. Right, where can I put it where it won't create a problem? I wonder if it'll let me put it here. Now that is looking much better. Okay. Whew, all right, we got the dirt extractor over here with its own power source. At least for now. We'll worry about it later. We've done a little bit of decoration. I don't know why anyone would want to come and sit. Okay, in that bench, but he did. Right, fair enough. This will eventually crack a hole through this surface, down underneath. Eventually, it's going to take a minute, but it will get there. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I had to plug a hole here because we would have had a leak otherwise. Right, that's sorted. Look, I need to get back to normal view. Thank you. Right, okay. We have a hyper tube that runs along the whole top piece. It's not connected to the main bit. I've done that on purpose because I don't really know where the main connection is going to be yet. However, we still need access out here. I haven't built this one because I really don't know if I'm going to bother. It's a short little trip over here, so it doesn't matter too much. But our little industry islands are looking good. I wonder if I should maybe put them pipes underground. I try to put them over the roadway there, just kind of, it kind of makes a bit more sense, like a, what do we call them, an L train, or what do you call it, the elevated railway? Yeah, but I don't know. It's kind of blocking off a lot of the view of things, like the bridges and all of these little fires down here. Anyway, that's pretty much all I've been able to get up to for now. We haven't had any flooding. There's been no problems. We're running a little bit so much not getting this water here, so I think I might go and find a hole to plug. And, yeah, getting more bots, which we might need to slow down with. So I need to figure out what's to do next, and I'll bring you back then. Okay, we have plugged up this bad boy, and yeah, we've got a little tube coming through here to link into the main sort of industry. I'm still thinking I'm going to put that underground. I don't... Wait, what did I... Oh my goodness. Are you for real? Yep. Oops. Okay, well, that's good. Okay, yep, fix that. These are now all running, because we need more of it. Because we're going to go down here. Yeah, that's right. Kaboom. We're going to go all the way down to the bottom. At least I think we're going all the way to the bottom. Let's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Because down here is this. There's no way to get to this at all without... Oh my goodness, we've already almost dug all the way down there. Without blowing a hole through it or digging down or dropping down. Where is it? That hole right there. Let's go on an adventure. Like, let's go for a wander. So, here we go. Down this hole. Then we go down this way. Then down. Okay, yep. That's the only way down here. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put the power down here. I like the idea of stashing the power down here. Especially seeing as this... game. Oh no, I don't know what happened there. Maybe an autosave. Seeing as there's like a ventilation hole right there. Or soon to be right here. So that ought to be interesting. Alright, let's get out of that hole. So, yeah, so we're going to blow a hole through there to get down there. We're going to use a ladder and we're going to build the power system down there and send it underground. At the same time, I might do something similar with the piping, but I do like the look of things like this, where it's just cutting through and it's just hanging underneath. I do like that sort of stuff. So I don't know. I'll see what I come up with. So I've got a bit of an interesting idea. I'm thinking, because there's so many of these little sort of hidey holes underneath the map, I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to give like one sort of housing district-y thing, because we've only got like 60-something beavers, for each one with its own stuff. And we might make a communal food and water area. Not sure, but when I say own stuff, I mean its own dance halls and that kind of thing. We might just put stuff down there like that, but we'll worry about that later. Let's at least get some of this in up here now, because look at them all. They got nothing to do. They're all just kind of standing around doing nothing. So I think it's time we gave them some places to be. Like, I don't know, some extra benches. Let's go. Oh, I still haven't done this. You know what? Okay, all right. I'm gonna go. I'll go do this. That is much better. I much prefer that. That's nice, because you also can't really see them. I mean, you can. I was wondering why everything up here was so flat. It's because we're at the max terrain height level. We can't put this here. We can put it here, but we can't put it here. So, I can't exactly cover them up. So I just did that. I mean, it's a temporary fix anyway, until we can get everybody to where we actually want them to be. Okay, so, I'm also going to be releasing a video shortly on how to fix crashing in this game, as many of us have got pretty powerful rigs, and the game keeps crashing. I expect that out in the next couple of days. I'm just testing it, but so far it has taken me about 8 hours to record this video you're watching right now, and there hasn't been a single crash. So I think the fix we have is rather permanent. You should see that shortly, or jump into the Discord. Someone there will easily be able to show the answer there. Also, yeah, so do you prefer this sort of format where I am doing about, I don't know, 8 hours of playtime and condensing it down to a 30-minute video as an episodically, or would you rather just see the entire game get played out and then shortened down, or do you want to see more of what's actually happening and going on, in which case I kind of, you know, show how I planned all this out and then rebuild it and then planned it, then rebuilt it, and it's still going to need to get rebuilt because I don't like these things being here. But please do let me know down below. Just trying to make my content fit better with my audience. And yeah, so I might leave this episode here, guys. If you've enjoyed this, like, share, comment, subscribe. Expect to see more now that there's no more crashing. Thank you to my channel members and patrons. Those guys are awesome. And if you'd like to become one, link on the screen or down below somewhere. All right, guys. Thank you very much. See you in the next one.